I'm streaming. And we are back, folks, from being in prison. Today's episode 92, and today we're going to be talking about
a lot of things. We got the Fantastic Four test screens. We got a bunch of interesting trailers. Gen V just dropped one a few hours ago. We have a new Keanu Reeves movie that looks interesting. What else do we got? We're going to be talking about Karate Kid Legends. And then we got a little discussions about Bring Her Back. And last but not least, apparently the Hulk might be showing up in Spider-Man Brand New Day.
You talking about the animated one?
No, like the next, like Spider-Man 4.
Oh shit, really?
I mean, it's not like confirmed. It's just rumors.
Dude, I never expect Spider-Man 4 a lot because we always stop at 3.
That's true.
It never goes.
It
never goes beyond 3.
Yeah, it rarely does. And like Thor 4: Love and Thunder is the only MCU movie to have a fourth. Like the only franchise to have a fourth one. Oh wait, no. Excluding the Avengers movies, but like solo characters. Yeah, it's the only one I have 4. That's a solo character.
Damn.
But anyways, we are going to do quick fire news. So, Multiverses has officially been shut down, which sucks. It was actually a fun game, but like everyone just stopped playing. Like, really.
Multiverse?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
It was the Multiverses. Remember it had like Scooby Doo.
Oh, that one.
That was a fun game.
It wasn't that bad. It just like.
Yeah.
I think they did was like since they released. I don't know. It's like probably how they released it. I think, because like I think no one expected them to return that shit.
Yeah.
And I think everyone still plays Smash, and so even then it's like I feel like they should have released it or should have kept it still until it fully developed.
Yeah.
Because they released the beta only.
Oh.
So they only released the beta, then closed, and then open it again, then beta, blah 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 blah. Which we were like, dude, like it could have just stay behind for a little while. It didn't really need to what's it called release now. But like don't get me wrong, like the beta was fun to play with. I didn't mind playing Shaggy or actually Batman was pretty cool to play with.
Yeah, I liked Wonder Woman, but she moaned a lot, so it was really awkward.
I didn't notice that at all.
It was a lot of like I was like, dude, okay. I was scared that people would interpret it in the household as something inappropriate.
That's true.
Laura Linney has been cast in Lanterns. Ryan Coogler's Sinners is going to be releasing on digital June 3rd, so that's pretty soon, and physical media on July 8th. Okay, Voltron has a live-action movie starring Henry Cavill, and it's already wrapped filming. Wow, okay. And then we have the first poster for Gen V Season 2, and we'll talk more about Gen V in just a moment. I am so sorry if I mispronounced this. Tanaya Miller has been cast as Jocasta in Marvel's Vision series for Disney+. And then Christopher McQuarrie says he was trying to include Green Lantern in his pitch for a Man of Steel sequel. And then a Death Stranding anime is in the works. Anything you want to say on any of those topics?
What?
That's Death Stranding? I've heard.
What the fuck is a Death Stranding?
I'm pretty sure it's like a manga. Wait, hold on, let me see.
Keyboard.
Keyboard, sir. Keyboard. And then, listen. I've heard of Death Stranding.
That sounds, It's a console game? Yeah, it's a console game.
Oh, it's a game.
Wait, what the hell? Is it turning into a movie?
I don't know what it's about, but I've heard the name. They're turning into an anime.
Click that. Well, put anime.
No.
Oh, it's developing, yeah. So
I don't think there's like anything with it.
I don't know what's it about, but it looks like humanity on its last straw, and the baby just been born. And that's it.
No, that's good. Thank you, Norman Reedus. All right, now our first.
I think
topic.
everyone sees something really particular here. If we go back, you erase all that.
Hurry up tomorrow.
We'll get to there.
Oh yeah, we'll actually do a review of it.
We'll give a review for Hurry Up Tomorrow because god.
Because this is awkward if you see the thumbnail. We are there's Last of Us. I did not check out this season, unfortunately. I have not heard good things about it. So
I can give two craps about it. Honestly, I just don't care. I'd rather just play the game and get the storyline from there.
Me and Kevin will be doing a review of Hurry Up Tomorrow instead, because I'm sure y'all are dying to hear our thoughts on that.
I don't think they're dying for it. I think it's more like everyone knows what they're gonna say. They're gonna be like, I'm not saying no because that's just me spoiling it. Which no one cares. No one cares. Dude, I asked some of my coworkers about it. They go like, "Oh, I know." They didn't even know that thing came out.
Oh my lord! All right.
Damn, mamas, where?
I know. Ugh, Margot Robbie. All right. So, we got a trailer for A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey. Shortest fucking teaser trailer of all time. It was 11 seconds long.
Oh, what? Of a trailer?
I know. It was just a little teaser. It was like 11 seconds.
What the fuck? Did it show you something like...
I don't know. It's weird. For 11 seconds, it was pretty impactful. I mean, I don't really have much to say. It looks beautiful. It looks very whimsical. Whimsical. Yeah.
Whimsical.
Love Robbie. Love Farrell. So, that's it. I mean, I'm hoping... I don't know who it's directed by. Actually, we could...
Directed by your mom.
Could actually find out. Let's see.
Your mom.
It is going to be
Just marry me.
directed by...
I get.
I don't know who that is.
And also, I don't look chopped this time.
Oh,
we'll get
to that. Actually, we'll do it after trailers. I'm surprised. We should have done it during quick fire news, but we have a special surprise for you guys after we talk about.
Will it be copyrighted if I show this shit?
No, we want to be copyrighted for it.
Since it's local news.
We're gonna do. Let's see, the Keanu Reeves movie. What was it called? Good Fortune. I cannot spell for shit. Okay. So this was actually really interesting. This looks really, really cool. So this
Keanu Reeves is a little fucking angel.
Yeah.
This is giving me like the Community vibes.
So okay. So basically, he is the angel Gabriel, and he is wanting to be a guardian angel for a specific person, so he can fulfill something bigger for himself, I guess. It looks really funny. There's like this epic shot of him in the trailer, like standing in front of a Denny's, like the Denny's. He's like standing on top of it. It's just like
I can't take this seriously. Just seeing him in that little puff jacket.
It's just so funny.
I literally will buy a plushie of Keanu Reeves just like that, dude.
It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. But the second main trailer we're gonna be talking about is possibly the last Knives Out movie. Not really.
I don't care about Knives Out, dude. Like, damn, bud, jeez, you breathing like a. I'm getting fucked up right here.
All right, so Wake Up Dead Man. Okay, this trailer was really interesting because it looks really serious. Like, the franchise is known for being very like bombastic, very
bombastic,
very funny, very witty. This was like I felt like there was like an undertone of that. There was like definitely little undertones.
Bombastic.
But this is very I don't know. This is almost like horror-ish, like leaning into that. I don't know. This looks very serious. I don't know.
Bombastic.
It looks cool. I like the last one. Didn't like blow me away or anything. The first one did. First one's incredible. This one looks very different from anything in the series, so I am looking forward to that.
Oh shoot, dude, we forgot to set the ads.
That's fine. But the main trailer of the day was Gen Z Season 2 has released a trailer. And this trailer, speaking also about being very serious, not that the world of the boys isn't serious, because honestly, it is more of a drama than a comedy.
Dude, for real.
Like, but this literally like barely had any of that bombastic attitude. There was, it was very serious. I mean, if you're keeping up with the storylines going on in the main show of the boys, things have gotten like to a really dark and serious place. So since it's sandwiched in the timeline, continuing from the events of the last season of the boys, like
Gen Z was like underappreciated.
It really was. It was.
It's
really
like it really hitting gemstone that no one cared about until like later on realized like, whoa, what the hell are these guys? Like, who are these folks? And then you have to realize you have to go back to Gen V to talk about. Like, that explains who are these people in those chambers. Yeah,
and they did a really good job at. Like, yes, Gen V was really important to the overarching storyline of the boys, but you didn't have to watch it going into season 4 of the boys. They did an exceptional job at just basically filling it in a very natural way and just moving on from there.
Like, you don't need to watch it,
but it's nice.
It's still good to watch it though, because like, well, there's a lot of funny parts in there. I'm not gonna lie, but it's also talking about, you know, like Gen V is basically just talking about you high school meaning fucking things. I'm talking about how to be responsible shit.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I really hope that like the boys universe doesn't like cave in on itself, because they also have another spinoff. I think Diego Luna's like spearheading it and starring in it, producing it. I just hope that they don't do any more spinoffs and that I mean serious, like end the universe at season 5. No Gen V like season 3 or like the Mexico spinoff. Just do the one season.
Mexico spinoff.
Yeah, I don't really know what it's about, but besides they're like in Mexico. But
damn, bro, are you against Mexico or what?
My own people? Bum, 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 plot twist. I'm half Mexican. Damn. Speaking of Mexico, Kevin.
What?
We were. Hold that thought, because I gotta pull it up. I don't even have the fucking link, to be honest. Hold up. Let me. Damn! What the heck?
Can you get to it?
Let's see. Was it that
Oh
one?
my god. Here.
What? Do you remember which episode it was? Or,
no.
It was like 2 days ago, right?
I think so, but there's always a lot of news.
I know.
Here, go down. I was looking for that.
Oh, you have the thumbnail?
Not the thumbnail. I was looking for it. But apparently, if you what we're doing.
Well, we'll show them. We'll show them.
Oh.
Be patient with us. Because this is gonna be worth the wait.
It's noticia Telemundo.
Oh, how do you spell that shit? Let me see. Alright.
Yeah, it's that one.
Is this one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, not that one.
Oh my god.
I'm talking about the channel, dummy.
Oh, okay. Alright.
So, video, we should be... Damn.
post a lot in a day. Holy shit.
Dude, it's crazy.
God damn, they post a lot.
I don't know which one's which. It's been
Well, what's the thumbnail?
Oh, I'm looking for if the ads stop getting on my way.
Why he look like a supervillain?
The 29th.
29. What's the thumbnail?
I don't see no thumbnail.
Well, you gotta like.
Which one is the one I'm looking at? It's not give it to me, dude. There's so many of them. I'm trying to look for it. I just noticias that way. That's literally fucking it. Just the title thing of it.
Just blue.
Just blue. But it's the 29th though. That you passing it?
Probably. Should have had this prepared, but whatever.
What? I can find it right now on my phone.
What the fuck? It's not showing up.
Well, guess what? I'm not gonna show up. I found our boy here. Then they're not gonna see it there.
Hold up. Let me.
Okay, I got it right here on my phone.
Nah, don't show it on the phone. We gotta show it.
I can show it like this and be like.
Nah. Hold up.
Here, just go through here. I don't know if you sent it through.
Hold up.
But anyways, long story short, that we were on the news.
We were on Telemundo.
We're on Telemundo
and
news.
We're not making this shit up.
We're not making this shit up. Like, I'm being serious. 2 days ago.
I'm watching it on my.
This was 2 days ago. It's 3 days.
I'm trying to show it. Oh my lord.
Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my nana. He's going ham.
Because then if it's on my watch history. Oh my god, bro. Are you serious?
Noticia de positivo. Oh, it's like positive news.
Here, go to my watch history.
Hold up.
Oh my god. Unskippable ads.
Dude, I hate unskippable ads. Over goddamn passion.
Okay. It should be in my search history. Just go to the search history. Boy, we're not gonna find it. Go to the search history.
Dude, give me a shot.
Oh, I'll give you a shot. Go to the search history.
God damn.
There we go.
Go back.
Alright.
So,
it was 17 minutes and 20 seconds.
17 what?
17 minutes right there.
Alright, so you see our boy
here?
You see our boy. You see our boy here?
This is a segment called Latinos in Tech, and we all just happen to be Latinos.
Which is kind of true though, because he's basically just talking about AI just being like, taking over the creativity part of the thing, which is pretty true.
Look at our boy!
Look at our boy. He's speaking Spanish. He's speaking Spanglish.
That took way too long to find. And that's one of his bosses.
Shout out the boss.
Shout out the boss.
Hold up. I don't think you should. Wait.
No, they're gonna show us. Oh, wait.
We passed it.
We passed it.
We passed it.
There we are! The podcast made it on Telemundo! Go back to where it's like...
That's what I'm going for. Sorry, I'm sorry.
There we are!
See, we're there for a minute.
Just play.
Shout out Neeks.
There we are.
I look so chopped, dude. I look chopped. I'm wearing, at least for this part, I was wearing a tank top. This time I'm wearing a shirt and I look drippy as shit right now.
Just in case Telemundo shows us again.
I look chopped as shit, dude. Like, bro, I look like I don't give a fuck. I don't look like I give a fuck. You look like you just came out of like, what the hell is he talking about? And Nico's just here, just going like, just blabbering his mouth and just be like, That's literally how it looks like.
Damn. But yeah, back to our regularly scheduled program. Now that we are famous, it's just nice. All right.
Oh my God, it's Telemundo, guys. You need to put that. Hold up. Can I get rid of this thing? No.
Man. Let's go. We the Telemundo
We're the Telemundo boys.
Yeah,
we can know.
All right. Well, thanks, baby Neeks.
Yes,
All right.
baby Neeks.
So, speaking about dope motherfuckers, Karate Kid Legends.
That's still going? I mean, like the Karate Kid stuff?
Yeah. So, it's been interestingly received because shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. Leave. Anyways, alright, never mind. You want to be like that, Rotten Tomatoes? It's good. I'll just do that here. There you go. Y'all can see it right there. Okay. So, it has a 58% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is like, obviously not like exceptional, but it's not like the worst score ever either. And 89% of audience members enjoy it. I mean, even on Fandango, right here, it's given an 88%.
Oh, did it come out already?
Yeah, it already came out. But yeah, it just seems like it's a very safe movie. It doesn't necessarily like, there's nothing offensive to it, as in like, how do I explain it? As in like, it's not gonna offend you as a fan, but it's not gonna really matter to you. I was really excited when they announced this, and then, yeah, just those early reviews when people were like 2 weeks ago before the movie came out, they had like just early, what's it called? Not reviews, but like reactions. It was early reactions of people coming out of the theater from critics, and they were just like kind of tearing this movie apart.
Well, they had beef the whole entire time still.
What do you mean?
Like the sensei and the dude.
No, they never met before. This is like a crossover movie.
Mm.
So Jackie Chan was in a different Karate Kid movie. And then this guy.
No. That's what I'm saying.
The
like
original Karate
the
Kid.
the original Karate Kid still has what's called beef with the what's it called the other
Oh, the bully.
Yeah.
I'm not sure anymore. I watched the first 2 seasons of Cobra Kai when they were coming out, back when they were on YouTube before it was on Netflix. Netflix picked it up remember that when YouTube was trying to do TV shows and movies.
No, I do not.
See, that's how like forgettable all that shit was. But Cobra Kai came out, blew everyone away. They didn't have the financing to keep up with it, so then Netflix took over the show. I haven't had a chance to like catch up with it, but I will. It's been in the back of my mind.
Who think you will win, Jackie Chan or the original Karate Kid?
Jackie Chan.
Why is it because he's Asian?
It's because he's Jackie Chan.
That's crazy.
Who happens to be Asian? There's nothing wrong with that. All right. EA. Woo!
EA Sports. It's in game.
Has canceled their Black Panther game. That sucks, man. A Black Panther led game. I know we have the what's it called? We're gonna have like that World War II Captain America and Black Panther game, but it's with T'Challa's father. T'Chaka, I think is his name.
T'Challa?
No, T'Chaka. That's like the father's name, I believe.
T'Chaka.
But a solo Black Panther game, like imagine an open world game set in Wakanda.
That is like cool.
It's such a brilliant idea. It's so simple, but it's brilliant. And they have so much source material to work with to really create something special there. But I don't know. I am kind of interested on why it got canceled. Let me see.
Fundings or
it probably is money. I don't. There probably is a reason for it, but let's cancel another game. Stuttered as well. Well, I mean, EA is not really known for like they wanted to cancel the Star Wars Battlefront games.
Really?
Yeah, because they were saying it cost too much money to make a good version of it. But it's like, yeah, but it's fucking Star Wars. It's gonna get you a shit. People still play Battlefront 2.
I still play it.
Anyways, I think they finally did make closing a deal for a Battlefront 3. They did because it's coming out in 2027, I believe. Now let's find out. Let's see. Yes, Battlefront 3 release date. Sure, we'll just do that. Here's why Battlefront 3 is probably not happening. That was 2 days ago. So see, I don't even know if it is happening or not. Like I heard some reports saying they wanted by 2027, but see like right here. This may be me schizophrenic, but hear me out. The original Battlefront was released in 2005. Yeah, so it's more just speculation. So there's a high chance that they just canceled the Star Wars games on their part. It's like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I feel like EA has a weird tendency of just doing good shit and makes you eventually just suicide on their games.
Bro, just like, well, the thing is, what do they primarily do? They just do the shitty fucking like sports games. Like it's the same game every fucking year, and like it's just easy to make.
Everyone overhyped and be like, oh my god, EA, what's it called? I'll be honest, I never understood the freaking like sports games.
Yeah, like FIFA and all that. It's like, go play the actual fucking game outside. Like, why are you gonna like? I don't know. I find that so weird. Like, you could actually go play basketball
Here's the thing:
outside.
they're gonna be like, well, if you don't understand how to play the game, then it's like,
I played them. They're fucking boring. like, you just go play the actual fucking game. The only one that I understand is the wrestling. Like they have like WWE ones.
I like the fighting one.
Yeah, like, that's the only one I fucking get. The other ones, like, dude, like Madden or FIFA or whatever, the 2K, like, dude, just go pick up a fucking ball and play the fucking game.
I'll be honest, I feel like sometimes people who get good at the game are just people who just don't know how to play the real game.
No, it's weird because like a lot of people that actually play the sports like play those games. And it's just like I don't know. Personally, I don't get it. Personally, I do not understand. Maybe I'm just dumb. All right, this is really big news.
How big?
Very big. They have cast the new Harry Potter children. Here they are. The little. Why does that look all squished on that side?
I don't know.
Oh, because it's not showing the right thing. There we go. Wow. This looks like a good cast. Okay. So, I'm going to say what I've already said, like, every single time we've talked about this. This is not getting more than, like, 2 seasons. There's no way. I think this is a horrible idea because the movies are not that old, and people still watch them. Like, I can guarantee you right now, you take a kid that's like 10 years old now and put on the original Harry Potter movies, they're gonna love them. And like, they're not really a product of their time because they are so timeless. Like, the only thing that outdates the first 2 movies is the special effects. That's about it. And like from like Azkaban on, like the visual effects are impeccable. Like they hold up better than most modern day movies. Yes, the first 2 movies are 3 hours long, and they but I don't know. I get the attention span, but like mind you, a 3 hour long movie versus an 8 hour long version of it, because the first like 3 books, they're very short. It's not until you get to like Goblet of Fire till the books start getting big. And look, man, Goblet of Fire, I'm not the biggest fan of the book, to be honest. I actually what's it called? I don't hate the book or anything, but I prefer the movie adaptation 100% because there's just a lot of subplots in that book that just kind of are stupid. There's one really famous subplot where Hermione's fighting for goblet rights or troll rights, something like that, and it's just so uninteresting. Like it's just not. It's not. It has nothing to do with the main storyline. It's so like random. There's a lot of little.
So you don't like goblin rights?
Yeah, fuck them goblins. Go back to your little caves, you goblin son of a bitch.
It's kind of crazy. That's national.
Getting canceled for that in 2025. He said, "What about the fucking goblins?"
The goblins.
The gobadooks.
The gobadooks.
But yeah, I think this is a horrible idea, making the show. It's too soon. I don't know who the audience is for, because if it's for kids, they would just why would they want to watch 8 hours of, like, you're drawing out the story too long. Like, you're drawing out, especially with the first like 2 to 3 books, you're drawing the story out for too long.
Harry Potter even needs a reboot.
It doesn't. You still haven't seen them, huh?
I know, you've seen like I don't need to. Like, honestly, it's like if I'd rather watch Harry Potter, I'd rather watch the original.
Yeah,
honestly.
because
honestly, back then when I remember watching the version of like what's it called, him going against the one with the no nose.
Oh,
Voldemort. The CGI in it
is impeccable.
I didn't know. I thought it was real at that time. Like, yo,
it still looks good. Those movies are.
The thing is, it's like
incredible.
if they do a remake of Harry Potter here, the chances of the CGI looking good is slim to none. Because sometimes nowadays, like a lot of movies now, the CGI is just it's not gonna look the same, and they're just gonna be all simple. Like, oh, what is this? What is that? It's like, don't get me wrong. I feel like the film industry has gotten a little. Well, I think it's gotten a lot of laziness lately with just CGIing a lot of crap and using AI, which I think that's the thing is like I said, like how Nico explained, like AI shit.
On Telemundo.
On Telemundo,
we became famous.
It's not like AI or whatever you use, like a lot just lacks creativity a lot. So it's like you're not really using, as a basically just using it as a weird thing. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this lazy thing because it's just gonna work out. So it's like, yeah, like if I don't feel like doing that, oh yeah, I'm gonna use AI to deal with it. Oh, I don't want to deal with it. I can do that with CGI. I'm like, fuck with it and be like, dude, just put extra time. If it's gonna be CGI, you better put extra effort into it.
Yeah, because like the all those movies were practical, man. Like in the first two movies, there's like these moving staircases. Mm-hmm. They built that shit for real. They built Hogwarts. They built these giant sets, and they're beautiful. I mean, they're gorgeous. There's the serpent. Hold up. There's the serpent in Chamber of Secrets.
I don't know. The kid in the middle is making me.
Or they actually did build like a physical head and movements. Like, look, that's like real. And then like when it was actually like that's real and it looks good. And then when it's actually like slithering around and shit, that's when it was CG. And you just don't have time to do that on a TV show. What's it called? Not budget, but like timing. Because you're making like they're gonna be like 8 episodes or some shit. You're making an 8-hour movie in the same amount of time you'd be making a full like a 2-hour movie. So you don't have time to do all these crazy special, real special effects where it's like actual practical stuff is what I meant to say. But yeah, like I said, this show is not gonna make it past 2 seasons. What's gonna happen is the first season's gonna be very slow. It's gonna feel very pointless.
Can I say the middle kid's giving me a creepy vibe.
Hey, buddy, what you doing? Stop scaring Kevin, bro. He kind of do got that. He definitely knows what you did last summer, which is not a topic. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I know there's a look what you did. No, that's not on topic. I don't really care about those movies, to be honest. But yeah.
Boop. I can't see him as Harry Potter. I'm sorry. Like I don't see it.
It's easy to get it wrong. Just super pale white kid with red hair.
Yeah, that's fine.
So easy to just cast that.
It's just for Harry Potter. I feel like ever since I think Harry Potter should look like that. It's like it's never been this kid. Right? I'm sorry to say that, but I'm like, once you see the original Harry Potter, you think of him first. Then
it's really hard to replace that original cast, man. Like
it's like it's so like stapled in there. It's like, dude, I cannot unsee another person being like. I guess you can switch these two around. That's fine. Like they're kind of easy to replace. Somewhat easy to replace, but even that, like it's still, but they still have that weird like thing. Like you can't really replace them as much because the main person here we're looking at is Harry Potter here, dude. Like I can't see this dude.
You know what I wish they. I don't know. It's like if they were gonna do this. Like don't adapt the books, I guess. I don't know. Like cause like then you would just be doing your own thing. Making it big. Hashtag hell yeah. Hashtag realness. I love that.
King Dyke be fucking smart for once.
But yeah, that's pretty much that. I have a lot of opinions about that, and that's pretty much all. I just don't think it's gonna. It just feels like one of the most pointless remakes like ever, especially since it's like a show that's just gonna drag on the plot. But hopefully, y'all don't bully them fucking kids that much. Just leave them the fuck alone.
I already am.
All right. We got a new look at the Eyes of Wakanda. Oh, I did not know that. Eyes of Wakanda.
Is that like a TV series now?
Yeah, it's a animated thing. I don't. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out where it is. Okay. New look. Eyes of Wakanda. It's gonna be a 4-part animated anthology series that follows warriors throughout Wakandan history, tasked to travel the world retrieving dangerous vibranium artifacts. That sounds fun. 4 episodes only though. Like,
there better be like probably 2-hour episodes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they better actually be. Like, I don't know. I really hope there is. I hope, is that official or is that from What If? I don't know. That would be really cool to have an episode on King T'Chaka to see what he was up to as Black Panther, just as King in general. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's definitely gonna be something that like probably gonna.
Well, if he does, they're gonna show the part of him, killing his brother or his cousin. You know what I mean?
They could do an emotional, cause in the
movie, they didn't really show too much besides I killed them.
They didn't show like their backstory. Like they could do an actual like really tragic episode where you see them, the two of them growing up together, and then inevitably leading to him having to kill his cousin. Like, damn, that hurt. That's or was it? Yeah, his cousin. Or was it his brother? No, cause it was his brother. It was his brother because T'Challa's. Oh my god. Killmonger's T'Challa's cousin.
Kid's like, what's up, auntie?
Auntie, yeah. So that means so then that was his brother that he killed. Yeah. That see now.
I thought what he killed him for is because
he betrayed Wakanda.
Oh.
He was trying to give the weapons to people around the world, and he was like, "Hey, bro, can't do that." And then he was like,
"Can't they just fucking captured him and just put him away?"
They could have.
They could have done that. They didn't really necessarily need to kill him.
Yeah, and then they had to keep it like a secret and shit. Damn, they really didn't have to do that shit.
They really
oh, wait. I think it was because they were trying to arrest them, but then his brother was like, man, fuck that, I'm just going to kill you. And they was like, nah, boom. Panther Claws, baby. All right. Ooh, to one of the main topics. But actually, we're going to save that. We're going to save that for last. We're going to talk about Bring Her Back, a movie we will be seeing Tuesday, so we will be giving you. Damn.
Whoa.
We'll do that. There you go. This I am so excited for this.
What was it about?
All I know is it's about two. I've been trying to stay away from the trailers and all that. I have been listening to a lot of reviews though, or watching a lot of reviews. So what it's about is it's two foster kids. They just lost their parents and they're put into a foster. They're with a foster mother. And basically, scary things ensue. And it's by the Raka twins. They did Talk to Me, which when that movie came out, it wasn't just my favorite horror movie of the year. It was one of my favorite films. I think it made top 3, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was my 3rd favorite film of the year when it came out.
Baby, come back.
That was. Did you ever watch Talk to Me with the hand? Like you touch the hand and it possesses you. That movie is exceptional. That movie made me cry. Like it was really good. Like the drama. I mean, not just the horror. Like it was a really good like.
Honestly, I haven't watched any horror movies lately. I think the
what was the last one you watched?
Good question.
Oh, it was Hurry Up Tomorrow. That was one horrific ass movie. Remember when I actually tried to be a horror movie at the end?
Honestly,
remember?
I giggled.
He was like,
giggled.
No. And then he set everything on fire.
Yeah, I think the last horror movie I saw. Oh, damn, I don't know which was the last one. I swear to God, it should not be the Annabelle one with the ugly ass pizza.
Nah, that was not the last one.
Did
you ever watch Smile 2?
No, I didn't.
You didn't watch Smile 2?
No, I still wanted to watch it.
That one's even better than the first one. The first one was.
I didn't get to watch any horror movie lately. Honestly, my movie stuff has been so shitty. It's like, dude.
Oh, like keeping up with it? That was me last year. I just couldn't. And also, I just didn't really care that much. I should not be saying this on my movie channel. Well, it's more than just movies. But like, or on the movie podcast more specifically. But like, I got so burnt out with movies last year. Cause like my whole life has been movie. And I was like, I like other shit. You know, I like comics and books and
some girl with some red eyes. Bro, she looks like she's stoned.
Yeah, like there's other art forms I like to enjoy. So I know I've been in a deep dive on that the past few years. But no, I mean obviously this year I've really gotten back into movies. I've been seeing like everything coming out this year. I'm trying to get caught up on all the smaller movies I've missed. But yeah, I am really excited for this. So far, it has an 89% on Rotten Tomatoes. Some people really don't like the ending, but it's so weird because it's at 80. Yeah, it's at 89 right now. But like, a lot of people don't seem to like the ending, but then there's a lot of people that really like the ending or just like the movie as a whole. Like, but there's people that say like the ending ruins the whole movie. But then there were like people literally calling it a masterpiece. So I don't know. I'm very curious. I'm not really the type of person to let other people's opinions sway what mine is. So if I end up loving it, I end up loving it. If I end up hating it, I end up hating it. If I just think it was okay, then I'm gonna think it's okay. But oh wow, it is only an hour 40. Holy shit. But yeah, no, this movie. Woo, that poster, like literally. Y'all look at that poster. That's enough to give you nightmares. One thing that every review, even the people that didn't like it, and the people that did, there was not a single review that didn't say this, is that this movie stuck with you afterwards. That like there a lot of the people with the review, like talking about it in the review, said like the car ride home was silent. Like they couldn't, and that even for people that didn't fucking like the movie, like they just said like it stuck with you, like it hit a nerve, and like. It's just there's something about the material, something about the way the movie wraps up that just really sticks with you. So
you ever think people who edit the movie get scared sometimes making the movie?
When I was a kid, I used to think that I was like, how do you make scary movie? Isn't it scary? But nah, they're probably not. They're probably like chilling. They're probably just like they're probably done this too many times. They're like whatever. But I'm very excited to go see this Tuesday. And I will be making sure Kevin comes along so he's traumatized as well. Because that's what a great friend.
Honestly, when I see horror movies now, I just make fun of them.
Yeah, Kevin used to be like so scared of horror movies. Like now you can't really get scared of horror movies anymore.
Not much. Literally, like, sometimes I'll be in like, damn, bro, what he doing?
Bro, remember like oh my gosh. What was one of the first horror movies I showed you? Remember when we watched The Curse of La Llorona? That movie's not even good. But remember how scared we were? Or more so... It was you, but then it was like another friend we had. He was like terrified.
We always made him shit in the bucket too.
And we're not gonna explain what that means. Just know he almost shat in a bucket. That's all we're gonna say.
I was like this. He never went to my house. I jokingly said that that bucket's my toilet. You gotta shit in there. He's like. Because he asked, like, where's your bathroom? And so, like, that bucket right there. He's like, for real? I'm like, no, I'm not joking. Yeah, I shit. He's pissing in that bucket. He took it. He was about to. And I'm like, no, we were joking. He literally was trying. He almost pulled out his pants, too. That's the funny part.
I heard about a shit in a bucket.
I know. Okay, I saw the trailer for this thing.
Oh, you did?
I did. I'm like, hold up, whoa.
So, the theory is with that is that, you know how, like, it's a new DC continuity?
Yeah.
That this Peacemaker, the one in the back, is the original Peacemaker from the DCU. Or the DCEU, my bad. And then this one right here, this guy, he's a new Peacemaker. Or is it the other way? Or wait, my bad. I think it's the other way around. I think this is the DCU Peacemaker, or DCEU Peacemaker, and he goes into the DCU, kills this Peacemaker, and takes his identity, and now he's living in the DCEU. Or DCU. Fucking Christ. DCU, it's all the same. You get what I'm trying to say?
So DCU Entertainment and DCU...
Yeah, so basically, this is the original Peacemaker.
So that's comics?
No. This is like the new universe that James Gunn is making. And this is the original one with like Ben Affleck as Batman, Henry Cavill as Superman. So he comes into the new DC continuity, kills this Peacemaker, and says, "Oh yeah, I'm this universe's Peacemaker." That's just the people's theory. But
how the fuck does he get to do that?
Because he's in charge. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
So just Deadpool will file.
Oh my god, you're right.
So it's just Deadpool that he can just walk into the fourth wall and just not deal with shit.
Oh my god. But supposedly, according to my notes, we got new details on Peacemaker Season 2. It takes place 2 years after Season 1. Has a new opening dance sequence. Michael Rooker's character is hunting eagerly for some reason. And then there will be a new look shown at San Diego Comic-Con. It ties directly to Superman and what comes after Superman. And then that there will be other DCU characters that will appear. one really big cameo has been teased for the end. Okay. See,
wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
Since if it is, he's trying to kill himself right there. Will he have to bring his own ego back as well? Because the ego's not gonna recognize him as his, same one. You know what I mean? Probably.
I'm lost though, cause like this is so confusing. But this is why I just wish he did a clean slate or just choose. But like, yeah, I just wish he did a clean slate. Like, I hate this whole the things I made are canon, but then everything else isn't. Like, it's just very annoying and I look. I've been a big supporter of Gunn and his new DCU, but like I'm not gonna sit here and lie that like there's a lot of things that sound stupid. Like I'm not gonna pretend like they don't. I mean like even I made a whole video defending him, and I think even in that video I brought up some criticisms, but especially as it's gone on, I'm like, oh man, like I'm rooting for you. I have really high hopes, but there's definitely some things where I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? But hey, I mean, I've never said it like online, but I've said it with us. I was not a fan of the first season of Peacemaker. I know you loved it. I
never actually quite like. It was one of those. It was like a fun like. For me, it was like I didn't think it's.
Man, this fucking guitar.
Dude,
fucking throw his guitar out your fucking. There we go.
My mother gave me that.
And now your mother's gonna have to buy a new one because I'm gonna break that shit.
I already bought a new one anyways. But the thing is, like, I didn't mind Peacemaker though. It's like Peacemaker was pretty fun. I feel like it was a fun TV thing. It was like they get to deal with it in their own way. Like, yeah, I think story wise they could have done a different path. I feel like they could have did a clearer job. I feel like in a weird way, watching Peacemaker is kind of like watching a fun film and just like you're there for the ride. You're not really there to watch like a story to be there.
Yeah, I mean there was definitely some really interesting things, like the fact that his dad was like a KKK leader, like that was really interesting, and like him having to come to terms with how horrible, how evil his father was, and just like you kind of realize how much he doesn't want to be a bad person. I think they redeemed him after Suicide Squad.
Didn't he kill his brother?
I think he did, or he let his brother die, some shit like that. I forgot. But no, I mean there was a lot of really, and I think this was the project that showcased John Cena has range. Because there was a lot of emotional scenes.
I can't see anyone else playing Peacemaker besides him.
I know, I can't.
He really fits it well, but sometimes like, please don't ruin because he literally fits him so well. It's kind of like the same thing with Venom, like the guy who plays Eddie. Mm-hmm. Like he fits Eddie pretty well.
But the movies are bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like and I do agree with that. I think Tom Hardy was a good choice to cast, but like Jesus Christ, like
the movies are shit.
The movies are fucking horrible. But yeah, no, I think like there was some really good effect. Like he can cry. Like he can actually fucking act. Like I think he's actually a pretty damn good actor. He had a lot.
Then he goes to China and be like, "Bing Jiling."
Oh, that's right. He speaks Mandarin. What a legend. Let's go, John Cena. All right. Now we can start moving on to our main topics. So, screw it. We're gonna do Fantastic Four first. All right. This has broken my heart.
What is it?
Let's see. Hold up. I'm trying to pull up. Okay. Fantastic Four First Steps. They have done test screenings, and take it with a grain of salt, but it seems like the movie is very mediocre. But here's the thing. People are watching a movie that doesn't have fully finished VFX. And mind you, I only think the opinions have come from maybe 2-3 people. Two or three different people. And even that, I'm not even 100% sure on. It might just be just one fucking person. So, it might just be one person or a couple of people, like 3 people that have similar opinions. So, it might not actually be the majority. There was a lot of people that didn't like Sinners during the test screenings. But Sinners is, like, I don't even think it's I think it's a fucking fact that it's the best movie of the year. I don't even think it's debatable.
So which right now is be like we shouldn't take this thing too seriously.
That's what I'm saying. Cause like, and look, the thing with Sinners was like, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely, if like you didn't like the movie, I'm gonna be for real. I understand why. It's not for everyone. It's a slow burn. There's a lot happening. I get it. This is different though, and the reason why this concerns me more is because, unlike Sinners, this is a 4-quadrant film. This is meant for like everyone, I guess. Like same age groups. Like it's supposed to hit the 4 quadrants. And so it should appeal to like everyone. Whereas like Sinners, it's able to kind of be more, I don't know if niche is the right word, but it doesn't need to be so broad appealing. Fantastic Four needs to be. Fantastic Four.
So what's right now? Just the fact VFX is not working right now, or is just the fact the storyline's not doing well?
People are saying the storyline's very like mediocre, and that the worst part that I've heard is that some of the characters just don't have chemistry with each other. That's the most, more than any like Marvel project, the characters need to have chemistry. They are a family. There is a reason why they are called Marvel's first family. They are a family. I mean, half of them, we got, these two are related, they're married, and he's the cool Jewish uncle. Like, they have to have chemistry.
So, he's
her sister, and then those two are married. And then...
I don't know, this, like, he's the uncle?
Well, I mean, like, he's like the uncle type. Like he's
the friend. He's the friend group.
He's like the best friend to Reed, but like they really are a family. And
damn,
listen, I've been reading a lot of John Byrne's run, and it's incredible. His run on the Fantastic Four in the '80s is really always been related.
Those two,
the brother and sister.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they've always been related. But anyways, if this movie doesn't work, the Fantastic Four brand is dead. Like it's not even funny how important this movie is, not just for the future of Marvel, but for the future of these characters. I mean, it got so bad that Marvel discontinued them in the comics for a long time, and they were just like, I mean, there was other factors included to it. They also were like, oh, we don't want to be printing Fantastic Four comics since Marvel Studios isn't the one making the Fantastic Four movies. They thought, oh, we'd be promoting another studio.
I feel like Fantastic Four doesn't even have that many villains.
No, they do. They have a lot. Like, I mean, they have a cool roster.
I don't know. Besides Galactus and
Mole Man.
What?
Mole Man?
Really?
Yeah, the homie Mole Man.
It sounds like a lazy ass character, but anyways.
That's for weird. But
damn, yes. Well, Superman's not really a threat. They more like just misunderstood him.
Yeah, he's just a chill guy.
He just want to do a pit stop before he goes back up in the air.
Man, every single time I see the Thing, like, it just warms my heart. That is such a beautiful, like, perfect depiction of him. Anyways, also, I just love these suits. These are, like, so far some of my favorite MCU suits, like, ever. Like, they just look so fucking beautiful. And Herbie. I'm so glad they brought Herbie into live action. I'm pretty sure Herbie wasn't even a part of the comics at first. He was a part of, like, some animated show. And then he was so popular they brought him into the comics. I could be misremembering that. Anyways, that's not really important. That's about my thoughts. I mean, how do you feel about Fantastic Four in general?
I don't know. I feel like when I watched Fantastic Four back then, I feel like really special back then, just because I was a kid. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I feel like, oh, cool, Fantastic Four, and the effects back then were fucking amazing still. I don't know.
Especially Silver Surfer. He still looks really good to this day.
The thing is that what's it called now? I don't know. Just like this one, giving it. Yeah, it's supposed to be old, live type thing. But if the story doesn't go well, then won't grip to them. Don't get me wrong, like Fantastic Four is not really my best favorite, but I do like. But I think the only reason I like Fantastic Four is because of Doom.
Yeah.
I only care about Doom. I really do. But it's just Fantastic. I never got into Fantastic Four too much. Besides, I know Reed's supposed to be the most smartest man in the world, almost, next to Tony Stark and
Doom himself too.
Doom himself, so it's like it's crazy, and so I just feel like if they fuck up, they fuck up big time, and they can't revive these characters for a while.
This would be the 5th Fantastic Four movie. They can't fuck up. They can't fuck up.
Well, they fuck up. They fuck up.
And I like the Tim Story movies. They're not like the worst thing ever made. I'm talking about the original. like 2000s ones, but like fuck, they are not. They're nowhere near. Like it's like it really
I
is.
imagine this one's worse than the.
The 2015 one. You can't get worse than that. That movie's actually like.
Dude.
Honestly, the first half of that movie is not bad. First half, like the first like 30-40 minutes, and then it just like.
I think we're more concerned about is Doom. I think the most.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna talk about it because it's a spoiler. But they're but yeah. Now if I don't know how you do Doom and not introduce him through a Fantastic Four movie in a proper way. Not if he shows up in a post credits. Not if he shows up at the end of the movie. Like set him up as a proper character throughout the entirety of the narrative. I don't know how you would just.
No, they can do the first movie talking about like, oh, they know a guy. Then the second movie, oh, they know this guy. Then next thing, the third movie leads to Doom more.
Yeah.
Then the fourth movie, it's Doom dealing with Doom.
Yeah, it's just weird that like.
Yeah, I feel like if you just toss Doom in the middle of nowhere, I mean like.
Do something.
Do something like.
Yeah.
Like, this is too little time to talk about what the fuck you've been doing.
Yeah.
Like
you've been dooming.
You basically yeah. So you can't just like toss. If you toss Doom immediately in here, Doom like, dude. No, you're just making a whole shit pile and be like, why is he here for? I'm like, oh, I got sad and burned my face off. Like, no, you need to explain a little bit more of the Doom, how he got here. You can't just toss him into the wild and be like, oh yeah, do something. Oh god.
Well, hopefully this movie actually ends up being good. Not even just good. It needs to be fucking great. I really like Matt Shakman. I love the first half of WandaVision. I'm not gonna lie. The last half not good, and the finale horrible. I don't think that's a hot take, but I love his work. I love what he was attempting to do with WandaVision. I loved Monarch. That was exceptional. So I'm just really hoping that the team behind this movie actually that it's just. People just being like, the special effects weren't good. Yeah. And, like, I'm just hoping that's all it was. And we will find out in a few months. All right. Our final topic of the day is, supposedly, there are rumors going around that Hulk will be a part of Spider-Man Brand New Day. I personally don't believe it. But I'm not exactly going to be like, if they end up being true, I'm not gonna be like, wow, I was.
You think he should be Professor Hulk in him?
I don't know. I don't know because it's confusing. Because when he showed up in Shang-Chi, he was Banner, but then when he was in, no. When the She-Hulk explained it, it's just She-Hulk was a fever dream, so I like barely remember that. He was Banner, like he was. I think he was able to figure out how to bring himself back. I don't know. She-Hulk was like a while ago, so I don't remember.
So he's not Professor Hulk anymore?
I don't think he's Professor Hulk anymore. I think he's just. It's kind of like. It's like he is Professor Hulk in a weird way. It's like he can turn himself back to Banner, and when he turns himself into Hulk, he's like in control still. Does that make sense? So I don't know.
Oh, it's more like on. It's like it's still Hulk. Hulk is Hulk, but being like.
But it's not Hulk because it's supposed to be like two different personalities. Like Hulk is its own entity, and Banner is its own person. Like they are two different beings.
But then they collide together and be like, we need peace. Yeah. But I still like the fact that they had two different personalities. Still, I still really like that. That's what made him special to me, especially. Professor Hulk is just like I thought in my way being like he can switch. I feel like my brain means like Hulk and him still split. But I mean, like, if they need to be both together, that requires the brains and the bronze to mix. I feel like, oh, can we agree for once? Yes, Professor Hulk. But after that, it'd be like, okay, we don't need Professor Hulk anymore. Split back to Hulk and because in the end, it's like Hulk wants to be his own person.
Banner wants to be his own person. And that's the interesting part. Is like it's not just Banner that wants to be his own person. Hulk does too. And that's what makes the character even more interesting. Is the fact that they would like to be apart from each other, but the thing is, Hulk doesn't exist without Banner. So, like, essentially, in a weird way, like, he kind of killed Hulk by creating the Professor Hulk element. I don't know. I hope they walk that shit back. It was really satisfying in the context of Endgame coming to a conclusion, but it would be nice to kind of get that Rage Hulk back,
I want that Hulkness and be like, Roar!
Yeah, like this shit right here. Come on, we need to bring that shit back. Anyways, how do you feel about this? Him coming back. I don't know, because honestly, I just don't. I don't know. I don't know.
When's the last time? We haven't really got a Hulk film in a while.
No, the last time was Incredible Hulk, which is an incredible fucking movie. I don't care what anyone says. That movie's really good.
It's just, if they do a Hulk, it has to be something reasonable to be why he's supposed to be in there, and not just be like, oh, he's me and he's being Bruce Banner, and oh, something mediocre villain comes here, and so the Hulk shows up. And
yeah.
Has to be something, requiring Hulk to actually pop up and be like, oh shit, this is life threatening.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it just kind of feels.
I feel like they just can't just plop him in there.
Like, I don't know. All the other ones, Doctor Strange,
Iron
Man, Fury, like, that all made sense when they announced it. Well, I mean, I guess not Strange. Strange didn't make sense, to be honest, at first. But more so with Fury and Stark, you're like, oh, that's really nice. That makes sense. I really wonder. I really like the direction where they're going with this. Doctor Strange, obviously he was like a big supporting role and pretty much a fucking plot device in that movie. I
don't know. I feel like he could be like Hulk being on a rampage and Spider-Man's just there.
I think there was some rumors saying that maybe Hulk might be like an antagonistic villain. But then it's like, what does that have to do with like everything? I don't know. I don't really like it. I can't really like go into words on why.
We really can't like give anything opinion onto it until we get more
see it.
Yeah,
but for some reason I just don't like it. I don't know. That's not really a great.
No, just like Spider-Man and Hulk just have a weird mix of. You never really don't see them together that often.
That is true. And like
I feel like it'd be like I know like in like animated shows be like it's like Hulk like Spidey like his show. But it's just weird to see them together still, just because like you don't really see them as often. Because usually the most one I see commonly often is just Hulk and Thor the most.
Yeah.
Like I feel Hulk and Thor always do be the what's it called the buddy thing, or like has Hulk worked with Wolverine before?
Yeah, I mean Wolverine was actually introduced for the first time through a Hulk comic.
Oh. Well, there you go.
But, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say. I don't know. I highly doubt it's real. But if it is real, I guess it's not, like, the most surprising thing ever. But, it's also just
it's just hopefully odd. It's reasonable and actually makes sense. But, not just dog water and... But...
Alright. Well, that was the last topic of the day.
Unfortunately, we cannot talk about what's it called?
The Last of Us. Because we were supposed to review that.
Yeah, we don't have that yet.
We have not seen it.
Hopefully, next episode Nico can talk about it.
I don't even know if Nico saw it. Maybe he did.
But you know what? You know what else we can do?
We can review the movie
hurry up?
of the year.
It's better be tomorrow.
Shut the fuck up. So we did have the immense pleasure of pirating. Hurry up tomorrow. I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna say we pirated this bitch, and dude, this movie, it's like so bad it's good. Like I'm not gonna lie, it is so bad it's good. Like I thought it was just gonna be really boring. No, it's a lot of fun. It is just so.
It's just a silly, goofy movie.
It really is.
There's nothing.
It's only an hour and a half, I think, or something like that. I think
what makes it silly and goofy, I think it's the fact that it was so cinematic.
Yeah, like it's a good looking movie.
It's a good looking movie, but the storyline and everything else just makes it so funny.
This summarizes the whole movie. This poster just summarizes the whole fucking movie.
I can say in 2 words. I'm depressed. I miss my girlfriend. Oh shit.
But I'm a piece of shit. And then these two, oh my fucking, hold up. My bad. These motherfuckers were about a fucking every fucking scene. I swear to God.
The tension in there was so full.
I was getting choked up.
Dude, I thought they were actually gonna make out.
Me too. There was a genuine moment where I was like, bro, are they gonna booty fuck or what they gonna do?
You know who stole the cake of the whole entire movie?
Who? Oh, Shotty Bad?
Jenny Ortega fucking took the cake of the movie. Can you stop doing that? It's kind of weird.
I don't know what's up with her. I don't know if she's trying to career sabotage herself after Wednesday, because I saw like an article of her talking about how like she didn't like the fame, which I completely understand and respect. So I'm curious, is she purposely trying to tank her career so she doesn't like have to do anything?
Well,
I don't know.
she is. I'm here for grads. I'm willing to. I'm available. You know what I mean?
I
Unless
don't know why she was in this movie, cause like even on a script level, like obviously The Weeknd's horrible acting really carries the hilariosity of the movie. Also, another
I can't keep looking at this dude.
I can't take this poster seriously. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, and do you know what was annoying? I think the past 30 minutes of the beginning of the movie, literally we were halfway through it.
Yeah.
The fucking credit scenes were still going.
Oh yeah, it took like 20 minutes of just opening credits. Also, nothing really happens in this movie until like the last like 30 minutes.
It's a nothing burger.
It really is. The movie is almost about nothing. Cause like it's like this would have been an interesting short film that was like 20-30 minutes long, and then they just drew it out. Also, there's just a lot of things that make no sense with like Jenna Ortega's character. Like she kidnaps him at one point, and she ties him up on a bed, and bro, the entire time he's going, stop. And I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up, dude.
You know what's fucking crazy is the fact she just starts singing The Weeknd's music. I'm like,
bro, she goes full Patrick Bateman, bro.
Dude, I'm like, she put her heart and soul in this shit. I feel
you can feel it. You can feel like she was like actually like
trying.
This is gonna be like, and honestly, there are moments in the movie where you could just feel like, especially with like the opening when he's like on stage like singing, but also like near the end, you can just feel that The Weeknd is like, dude, I am making a cinematic masterpiece. Like this fucking movie is gonna be like best picture now. Like you can just feel it from him. Like I just felt that energy. I
actually will flip the fuck out. They announce him as the best award thing.
He's gonna get a Razzie. You know what a Razzie is?
No.
It's like the Oscars, but for like the worst things that came out that year. So
the thing is, like, the shots in here were amazing, but just like
they really were.
But it's the fact that the story made no sense, and these two looked like they were about to fuck. And
not Jenna Ortega. They had no sexual chemistry, but these two had all the sexual chemistry. These two were horny.
And the Jenna Ortega thing was like, dude, like that made no sense. And then
so she kidnaps him, and she's trying to force him to admit the truth about himself and how much of a horrible person he is. But like, it was just like, it didn't make any sense. Like it made no sense. The movie was a fever dream, straight up.
You're just saying like, I need you on next to me. I'm like, dude, girl, I think you're the Lulu.
She was
just a psychopath.
Yeah, she honestly was just like crazy, and not like, I don't know, like obviously like I think she was. See, the thing is, at first it portrays her like she's supposed to be crazy, but then when you get to the end, it seems like she's supposed to be the sensible one out of the two of them, and that like The Weeknd's the crazy one. I don't know, like it was just so weird. And then also she just stabs The Weeknd's hubby.
He stabs his boy.
Yeah, he stabs his boyfriend. And
I can't. I'm literally. Everyone's looking at this, but I'm looking at this. Like, nah.
Wait, this actually. Hold up. Go back to this poster right there. That actually looks like a Saw poster.
It does.
Dude, that looks like a Saw poster.
Hey, keep it down. He's trying to sleep.
Which, speaking of, the movie actually, like, in the last, like, 15 minutes tries to be a horror movie for some reason.
Him with his fucking...
Yeah. Oh,
my God.
Like, identical.
You're crazy.
Like, that was a cool shot. Like, go to right there. Like, that in the movie, like, there was a lot of cinematography like that where it looks really good. Like, I'm not...
You know what we should do? We should make something like Hurry Up Tomorrow, but we should do Hurry Up Tomorrow, like Hurry Up Kevin.
Hurry Up Kevin.
Hurry Up, or we should be like Hurry Up. What's it called? Hurry Up Junebugs.
Hurry Up Junebug.
Something like that.
Yeah, this is.
We should make a parody movie, and just post it on our YouTube channels and being like, Hurry Up Tomorrow. What's it called? The Usual Rejects Edition.
I gotta say, no one is talking about how fun this movie is to watch. Though it is horrible, but no one is talking about how much of a fun time it is to watch. Honestly, get drunk or like get high and watch this movie, like, and get all your friends together. All the time, you're gonna have the best like hour and a half of your life. Like, this is just the most insane.
It's just stupid and giggly.
It's really dumb. It's really dumb. Also, I was so happy when his boyfriend, his hubby, got killed. That dude was such a fucking annoying piece of shit. Oh yeah, there was a moment when he just starts like humping the air for some reason. I don't get it. It was a horrible movie. What would you give it out of 10? I'd give it a 2 only because of the cinematography. That's it.
I gave it a 3.
Damn. Okay, maybe a 3 for Jenna Ortega. Nah, 1 for Jenna Ortega, 2 because of the cinematography.
I give it a 3 just because, like, dude, that it just also what's with her having like I think ever since Wednesday, it's like I can't get her. I think I can understand why the reason because Wednesday was like. I think it's one of those things like it's like.
Also, Wednesday seems like it sucked ass to be honest. I tried watching.
Okay, so I think the reason why she wants, I feel like for her why she wants to plumb it down, it's kind of the same thing with Robert. What's it called? Robert Patterson.
Oh, Robert Patterson.
How he played the Twilight thing.
Yeah.
So like he was stuck as that character. You know how some actors be stuck as that character.
And she seems like she is definitely in that kind of
categories. Like she can't play any other role besides Wednesday.
Yeah, and like I can see her trying to like break out of it because like when she was in Beetlejuice. It's not like exactly Wednesday, but it was like a very mopey, monotone type of character, and it's just like she can definitely do other things.
No, she's a great actor.
But no, like she was actually good in the movie. Like she was like I'm not gonna fucking lie. Like she was actually good in the.
And she
movie.
Was acting.
And even Keoghan, the hubby, like I mean, his character was annoying as shit, but like he was actually not bad either. I mean, obviously he's an incredible fucking actor as well, but like I don't know, just. Such a weird. It really was a fever dream. Like
you know what was the kicker? I think towards the end was the fact that I predicted it, and we were like, "No fucking way!" And we looked it up. Mm-hmm. We were like, "It was actually meant for someone who fucking."
Oh yeah, someone they dedicated the movie to someone that I was like a producer that died, and it was one of their last movies they ever made, and that just broke my heart.
And what's crazier about that is like when it said I was doing like dictated to someone special. We're like. I was saying this when we were watching movies. Like, imagine someone who helped make the movie.
Yeah, and then it was someone that made the movie.
And someone who helped the movie, and we're both like, no fucking way.
It was one of their last movies. That is, it is pretty sad. It's pretty sad. But yeah, it was our review.
At least it made people laugh. At least
it did. I mean, it does suck to be the weekend though, to pour your heart and soul out, like for something, and then just getting it ripped apart. Like that must suck. Like he must be in a lot of pain right now. And I mean, yeah, I guess I yeah. Like, goddamn. But yeah, I don't know. It was just a fucking bad movie. It was so bad. It was worth watching though, just for the fun of it. It was a night. I remember I had a day off of work. I think we both did, and we both had a day off of work. We went shopping. We went out to lunch. And then, or it was dinner. We went out to dinner, and then we got off floor, bellies all stuff, and then we watched this shit. Great night.
Anyways, I think it's time for us to
sign off.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh my god. Well, you go first. Who are you?
Well, anyways, my name is Dr. Tigge Kevin Lopez. We're part of the Telemundo Boys.
Oh yeah, we're the Telemundo Boys. My name is Cedric, also known as APS Entertainment, and one day the entertainment will be gone.
Anyways,
we're gonna do I think just one more, maybe 2 more at the max live streams, and then we're gonna go back to the regular format. But thank you for checking it out nonetheless, and we will see you later.
See ya.
Deuces.